Hello everyone and welcome to ReVlog number dos. We're coming back from you after an incredible first month. We had almost 1,000 hits on our first video at youtube.com.
Which means you liked it, or maybe didn't and you just like to watch it over and over again and be sad.
And make fun of us. So this week's question comes from Julie in Citrus Heights. The question is, what is an interest-only mortgage?
Yeah, what is an interest-only mortgage? I'm sure you've never heard that question before either, but we're going to answer it really quickly and simplify it for you so you don't have any lingering questions in your mind.
So basically an interest-only mortgage is kind of like the name implies, where you only pay the interest on your mortgage rather than paying a couple of $100 extra each month that go to pay down your principal balance. It's not as easy as should I get a 30-year fixed or an interest-only. There's some things to take in consideration. Typically, an interest-only mortgage is going to cost you more money, or is going to be a little bit higher of a rate than a fully amortized mortgage. All right, so we're going to tell you the rules right now for interest-only loans. So, rule number one, you should have some money down.
Money down, because you do not want the market to take a dump on you and mess yourself up. The other rule is be very disciplined with your payments.
Yeah, so if you do have a couple $100 extra lying around, just pick up that money, deposit it into your account, and pay your mortgage. Sounds like a lot of fun. It's a good Saturday night right there.
It does hurt a little. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I mean, you've got a couple $100 night on the town. Nope. Paying down my mortgage.
All right, so now that we've talked about the rules, let's talk about who might benefit from an interest-only loan.
Who might benefit from an interest-only loan? Let me see. Let's talk about the young, rich, and not so famous. These are people who have just gotten out of college. They've got some good jobs coming up. They want to get into the housing market.
Lock in a price.
Lock in a price, exactly. They don't want to be burdened by paying principal right away, but they do know that their careers are going to blossom and they'll be making much more money further down the road, and they can refi that loan and start making their 30-year principal and interest payments at a later date.
You want to do some numbers?
This is going to be boring a little bit.
Try and make it fun.
We'll try, but pay attention. These numbers are important. They make sense, but they're numbers. I mean, they don't dance or sing. They just sit there.
If you're looking at a 30-year fixed mortgage, what could Revolution Financial get for you? Well, today our wholesale mortgage rates on a 30-year fixed loan are 5.875%. But if you wanted an interest-only loan, 30-year fixed, you're probably going to pay more like 6.25%. The banks charge a little bit of a premium for that type of loan. Even though your payment's going to be a lot cheaper by a couple $100 maybe, your interest rate is going to be a little bit higher. Okay, now there's one disclaimer. Interest-only loans does not equal negative amortization loans.
That's true. A lot of people get these two confused. You should not, because you've watched this and you know better. Interest-only loan is not a negative amortization loan. The only thing you need to remember about a negative amortization loan, besides the fact that it's negative, is that it will add principal to the balance that you owe on your home. And the negative amortization product is going to be one that we address on a future ReVlog. We don't want to get too much into it here because there are some pros to it, although not many. And if you're not experienced, you should not do one. Just a little disclaimer there. But in the future, we're going to talk a whole episode dedicated, maybe even next month.
Maybe if
you're lucky. While it's fresh on your mind. Right. Why not?
Speaking of the future, catch us back here in the future, or send us your questions to admin@revfinancial.com.
Yeah, and we will see you on the next ReVlog. Thank you very much for watching, and take a look around our site at www.revfinancial.com and send us a question or a comment, anything.
All right.
Fill out a loan app.
There you go.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, take a look at our address.
Talk.
Google Maps our address. That's pretty interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next month.
Adios.